Like the energy that we're channeling today is just so intense and such a high frequency. And so I'm not sure who else is going to be drawn to us, but I hope that the right ones are. And of course, I trust that they always will be.
Yes.
I'm just going to share this on my profile real quick and everything.
Can you
Ooh,
send me the link also that I could share to certain people too? The link? Yes.
sure.
That could invite people to come in. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. It's just so. Did you get it? Do. Hello. Welcome, guys. Come on in. It's going to be a great show. Karen and I, we're so excited to be working together today. We are here to channel all this high vibrational energy for all of you, closing this portal, this corridor of 12th dimensional light energy that's been affecting all of us for the last 20 days. How exciting that we finally get to be done with this and say goodbye to some things that are no longer serving our highest timeline, our highest purpose. Come on in, say hello. What are you releasing today? Let me know. What are you releasing today?
Did you send it to my messenger?
I'm trying.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm trying. Okay, let's see. More options. Copy. One thing at a time, Misty. Take a moment to share out to other light workers and beautiful souls in the world so that they can partake in this beautiful energy. I appreciate you doing that. Everything today is free. The information channeling to you is coming from the love of the universe, universal consciousness for you and you alone. And every single one of the atoms inside of your body are going to rejoice. It's amazing. Are you ready for your life to change? Hello, Sheldon, my darling. How are you? I love you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful 22222. It is the energy of 10 today, the energy of completion. Are we done? Are you done? Are you done? I'm done. Are you done? So, whew. Hello, Elise. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Chrissy. How are you? Everybody, come on in. Take a moment to share out to your friends because this is a very wonderful thing going on here today. We are doing a lot of free energy transfer. We are channeling the love of the universe to you because, you know, sometimes you're not in a frequency to receive for whatever reason. Obviously, you were all drawn to us here, drawn to this frequency. You are in alignment, whether you know it or not, to receive this energy from us today. Hello, Connie. How are you? Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Shakira. I appreciate you. Have all your friends. We're on Facebook and YouTube right now. We are live streaming in Facebook and YouTube land. This is my beautiful energy friend, Karen Pascal. This is the first time we've gone live together. We've been on lives with other people in groups, not just the two of us, and I love it already. It's so beautiful. And so her information is in the description box. She has a group, and you can contact her over Facebook Messenger if you're interested in receiving her healing light on a personal basis. Okay, when he has not started off too good, so hopefully this will help. Chrissy, everything can be positive. You just have to allow it. Cheryl says she's releasing past trauma and anger. That's wonderful. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Yeah. I love it so much. Everybody say hello. Hello, Karen. Welcome to my beautiful family of light.
Thank you.
So fabulous. I love them all so much. They have all affected me in a different way. and it's nice to see people tuning in the afternoon.
Hi,
Now,
Ruth. Ruth Prasad is tuning in till from Guyana.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hello, Troy. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you all. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, so Karen, where are you located?
I'm in New Jersey.
New Jersey. How wonderful. You're
Yeah.
up there in the corner, and I'm down here in the middle of the South.
Till down to the.
Up in the corner.
But you know what? It's like if we are just close to each other.
Yes. It's just such a strong connection, and I think it's wonderful.
Exactly.
I'm so very excited. So, do you have anything as far as the collective that you would like them to know moving forward after 222 commences and completes? We are at the end of a cycle. This is so
Yeah.
wonderful. We're in the energy of 10 today. This is
Mhm.
such a big cycle. I feel like it's something that we've been struggling with for many years. I feel like it's been like a 12-year cycle, but we are going through this energy corridor from 2 to 222. Today is the last day, and I feel it in my soul. Like, oh, thank God! It's like climbing a mountain and finally
Yeah.
reaching the top, and you can see forever. And that's what I feel like. We finally made it through this. The energy is so high frequency. It's been very dense for people. It's been
Oh my
very
goodness.
roller coaster up and down, just like rapid fire, sequences just coming through for everyone. And I'm so because he's like, I definitely feel this.
Yes.
Definitely
Yes.
feel it too. And it's just been super intense. And so have you received any clarity on the purpose of unity consciousness moving forward? Do you have any messages that you've received for everyone?
Yes. It's a time, as Misty rightfully said, it's a time we have come to an end, and there's a new beginning about to start. And because that is happening within ourselves, we need to release anything that is going to hold us back, any energy that is stagnant. We need to release it with love, and that just open ourselves to that new ball of energy to come into us as we're going to move forward from today onwards. We need that energy. So we got to make that space, because if you don't make that space, you can't get it. So we got
Right.
to make that space. We got to release that heavy energy, that stagnant energy, and then allow that new energy to light us up. So we could be that big ball of light, so we could give what I light to the world and help to impact other people too. Because this is a chain, it's a chain of light going along, and that is what we need.
Absolutely. And I'm hearing right now that it's like spring cleaning. After the winter, after the darkness, you do this spring cleaning, you clear out your house before summer, before the sunlight, before the warmth can come in. And I feel like that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're
Yeah.
doing spring cleaning, y'all. Clean your closet out, dust off your goodies, because it's time for some beautiful sunlight to come in.
Yes, it
All
is.
right. How wonderful. Okay. I look different. I released, Rhonda. I am so excited to say I released relationships and people in
Yes.
my life that are no longer serving my highest timeline. I only allow things that are in match of my frequency into my life. That's why I welcome all of you. You're obviously a match to my frequency. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Moving forward after today, whatever happens, happens. But right now, I am so strongly convinced that I have done the best that I can for my soul. And I want all of you to feel the same way. Literally let go of the things that are not helping you right now. Anything that is anchoring you into these lower vibrational timelines, mentally release it. I release this because it is not good for me. I release it because it is not good for me. This is what we need to do. Please, please, please help yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was telling Karen right before we went live that this energy that we've been moving through has been all about the number 2, which is loving and receiving love. And this is all about completing a cycle where we are giving and not receiving. We're moving into an energy of reciprocity to twin flames, soulmates coming into a state of union from duality. This is a really important time for you to release relationships that are no longer serving your highest purpose, making you feel love and joy every single day. If it's bringing you down more than it's lifting you up, it is serving a negative purpose in your life. Plain and simple. You can put any label on it or make excuses for it as long as you want. But if it's pulling you down more than it's lifting you up, it is not assisting you. Okay? So let's look at that. And even if you're not physically walking away from somebody today, you need to make the mental decision that this is not in my highest purpose. Okay. And then the divine timing will come in and remove that out of your life, as it should be.
Absolutely.
You don't have to walk away from your husband today or never speak to your mother. Okay. What we really need to do is decide that this is not good for me and I don't want it in my life anymore. And then the universe will gently remove that. Have you been sweating today? I hope everybody's drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's so important when you're in this high vibrational energy to drink a lot of water. Because your body, your energy is raised right now, and it's just like running out in the heat. You need to resupply yourself with that fluid, that energy that moves through you and keeps your energy moving in your body. Okay. Do you want to do some readings?
Sure, let's do it.
Sure. Let's do it.
Let's help them. Let's see how best we can.
Let's help them. Okay. Who are you drawn to? Can you see the comments?
No, I'm not seeing the comments as yet now.
Okay. So I'm going to put the comments on the screen for you. We have Chrissy, Shakira. I didn't know we could ask questions. Do you have a question?
Yeah.
What question do you have? Xana says she had an interesting dream. She was working with the seraphim angels to remove demons. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
What question do you have, Shakira? We're going to do as many as we can in the next hour. Serena, yay, midday readings. It's my new thing. What's coming towards me in general lately? I've been feeling pain in my stomach. That will not stop. So it's like a gut feeling. She wants to know what's coming towards her.
There's a little bit of energy that is there that needs to be released. That is how I'm feeling. A little bit of energy. There's something probably made you a little bit angry over something. Was there anger about something that you started to build up that kind of gut feeling? And another thing too is that your intuition was telling you this before it all played out. That's how I'm seeing it, And because of that energy is kind of like built up there. Does this resonate with you? What's her name?
Shakira.
Shakira.
We got to have fun with it. We got to.
Of course.
Yes, and I tried cord cutting. Okay.
Oh, yes.
I've always had a problem with cord cutting. I have always had an issue with cord cutting because I liken that to like mowing your lawn. You can have weeds growing in your lawn and you can mow them down and they will grow back because their roots still exist inside of you. So what I would suggest for you, Shakira, instead of cord cutting, try cord removing. You literally have to unhook the cords that have been hooked inside of your energy, hooked inside of your core. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to unhook them and release them to the universe for transmutation and healing, and pull back pure white light where you have made space inside of yourself. So if you want to do that with all of your chakras, you can do that. Anybody can do that. Okay, so I'm not really a fan of cutting. I'm all about removing and healing and sending out to the universe, because we can't deal with what this is, but something else can. And we're going to leave it up to that higher power, that energy source that we all come from, to fix what is not our purpose to fix. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Okay. We have a lot of people that have questions. Troy says, my daughter has been really bad depression, very deep depression over breakups and other issues. She can't get out of it. Please help. Okay. The thing that you need to understand about heartbreak and breakups and depression is that when we are hurt so very badly in our heart, which is where our soul resides, in our heart space, her soul has been injured. And the fact that she's feeling so down and she's in this misery of emotion right now is literally saying to me, this is how much she's been hurt. Okay. When you can punch somebody in the face and they'll be fine 10 minutes later. But when your soul is hurt, okay, when your soul is hurt, it takes a little bit longer to heal that pain, because it is your center, your heart center. This is where you love from. So honestly, I would just try to give her as much love as you can, hold space for her, and tell her that it's okay to feel however she's feeling. But it is not a reflection of her soul that this match wasn't right for her. It is a reflection of where she's at and the other person is at in their journey. You know, we come together to learn things from each other, and then we come apart. Nothing is permanent in this cycle of life. As we just come together, Karen and I have come together, and then we'll go apart, and then maybe we'll come together again. Who knows? Okay. But it's an attachment. It's an emotional attachment that she's had to this person that has literally been ripped out of her. And this is why she's feeling so much pain. I will be sending your daughter so much love. Troy, do you have anything to add?
Yes. We came back here. I don't know if Troy believe in reincarnation, but our soul came back here to learn certain lessons, and we made this contract before we enter here. So the persons that we connect with and to go through that experience, that is to help us to grow from what to heal and to evolve. So we connect with that individual. Sometimes it may be a breakup. It might be so difficult for us to go forward, right? But that has to happen so that we could able to evolve and grow and move forward. The process don't be that nice. It's be so painful for us, but that is what we signed up for, and that is what we need to heal from. What she need to do is to sit with herself and ask herself the questions. What is it that is making me sad? Is it love? What is this making me sad? And address the situation, bring it up, address the situation. And then when she addresses the situation, she could release it with love. Just release it with love. Thank the situation for happening. Thank it for the experience. And then just release it with love. And you could able to start the healing process and to move forward.
Absolutely. Beautiful advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you, Troy, for asking the question.
Ashton had mentioned earlier, she had asked if this corridor is making people angry. Yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
I was very angry last night because once again, it's bringing attention to the things in your life that are disharmonious to your soul, that are not bringing you joy and light. So the anger that you're feeling, figure out what direction it's coming from. Who is it directed at? Is it directed at yourself? Is it directed at someone else, a situation? You know, figure out where that anger is coming from, and then mentally, emotionally release yourself from that connection. Hello, James. Thank you for joining us. I will be on later today at 3 p.m. Central with James. James and I will be doing energy messages as well. Happy Tuesday, Laurie. Happy Tuesday. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. You're welcome. I'm sure you do worry about her. If you could just get her to get up and move around, physical movement will help move that energy physically, and it will distract her from what's going on inside of herself. She needs a distraction. The longer she can be distracted from what she's feeling, she'll be able to move out of it. But she's like dwelling in it right now, and that's really hard because she's feeling a lot of pain. Okay, Ashton says it's like so bad. Oh, I know. I was hot for like 10 minutes last night. I was
really warm at the moment. Yeah. Oh my
yes, but the anger. I was very angry last night. I was very angry last night at the behavior of someone towards me, and I realized that relationship needed to go. Okay, and then as soon as I realized, I'm not going to tolerate this. This isn't going to be in my life moving forward. It was just gone. It was just gone, just like that. It was just lifted, and I was so excited about it. Chrissy said she left her job early today. Good for you. Good for you. Jess says, I am a new subscriber and I'm loving the advice you're giving out to people. Thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Could you tell me anything about her future husband? Have you already met your future husband? Do you already know him? Or are you asking about a partner coming in for you? Hi, Jade. People were pushing your buttons at your other job as well, Chrissy. That makes a lot of sense. Obviously, you're not in the right line of work here with either one of those places. Okay, she has not met her partner yet. She's wanting to know about a possible love match coming in. Do you have something for her?
Is there someone you're talking to at the moment? Jess, is there someone you're speaking to at the moment?
No, there's no one.
There is someone who's going to show up though.
But she also needs to let go of the last one.
Well, you got to let that.
This is what we're doing right now, right? We're letting go of this. Okay. The way it works, if you want divine love in your heart, received from another person, you cannot have somebody taking up that space.
No.
Okay? This is why it's so important to release these people, release these relationships, people, your exes from the past that you still holding hope that maybe, it'll work out. Let it go. Let it go. It didn't work out for a reason. You have to allow your person to come in. But the universe is not going to unfairly bring you to your divine partner when you love somebody else.
Absolutely right.
That's not fair.
You're absolutely right. You got to create that space for that new person to come in. You cannot have that baggage still taking with you and then want another person to come in to meet that. And also a next thing too, as I'm talking about baggage, when you're looking for a next partner to come into your life, what you need to do is to work on yourself first. If that relationship didn't work before, you need to work on yourself first. If there's anything that you need to release before you accept the other person to come into your life, because you have to be prepared for that person who is going to show up into your life.
Absolutely.
So if you got to work on yourself before you accept that next individual coming in, what spirit is going to send for you, work on yourself first. Don't be in no rush for anything. Don't go looking for nothing. Allow spirit to bring that person to you. You just be ready and open to receive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. James has some words of advice. James is also releasing today. Divine love to all who you need to release. Do it today. Let go of knowing there is so much better for you. You know what you need to release. Come on, beautiful souls. If I can do it, so can you. And he has been releasing all day. The divine has way better for you. Holding on to the emotions, hurt more, let it all go. Absolutely. When we hold on to this pain, a lot of people hold on to pain and heartbreak because they feel like that if they let go of it, they'll make the same mistake again.
That's the wrong thinking.
That's a very wrong thinking.
That's the wrong thinking.
Absolutely.
But you see, another thing too is how society has conditioned the mind, you know, because the mind is conditioned to believe that when you finish with that, that is gonna come back again. Once you heal from that, it's not gonna show up back again because
Absolutely.
you learned your lesson from this experience. So that
Once
is
you
not gonna
learn,
show back up again. But if you don't heal, it's gonna show back up as a cycle. It's gonna be a cycle, keep coming like a loop, you
yes,
know? Yeah.
absolutely. Please share out. You never know who's going to need some of this guidance and light. Be selfless. Share the
Thank you,
love. Share
Cass.
out on your wall. Wendy has a question. Wendy says, "Hi, ladies. I have a situation with my son and don't know how to resolve it. Any guidance would be very much appreciated." Wendy, what is your son's name? I feel like you have more than one child.
And this situation is making Wendy very angry. I'm
Absolutely.
sensing anger.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing.
Wendy, there's a little bit of
Dale, she does have 3 children. Okay. His name is Dale. Wendy and Dale are having an issue.
there is something for Wendy to learn from this situation.
We're butting heads. They are mirroring each other right now. This is
Yes.
it's so frustrating.
Yes. And
This
it
is
gets
so frustrating. We are literally butting heads, Wendy. We are at a cross purpose here. Neither one of you is willing to bend right now. Okay? This is the struggle that you're having. You're very strong-willed in your opinion about the situation. He's very strong-willed in his opinion about the situation, and neither one of you are willing to bend. Are you willing to break the bond that you have with him over this? Is it literally worth breaking the bond you have with your son? I learned a very hard lesson. Yes. Yes, ma'am. We are all here for different reasons, and you are not aware of his purpose, and he is not aware of your purpose, but you have a role to play in each other's
yeah.
lives. We have to have grace for everyone, ourselves included. So maybe if you could just take a step back from this situation, try to look at it from a third person perspective. What part of this are you taking very personally? What part is he taking very personally? And let's just look at the situation without the emotional attachment. Okay?
Mhm.
Tried to make it up to him. Some people need time.
Yes.
Okay? Some people need time. Lonnie says, "I'm starting off my 222 with you, lovely ladies, and finishing off tonight with an all around love ritual." That's wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah. That's wonderful.
That's so nice. You need to give him some space to heal because, like I just said, the heart center is the hardest to heal. It truly is.
Mhm.
Okay. Paula says she's in need of guidance. Everything is a mess.
Wow. But you know what, Paula? This is the time when everything is a mess. Everything is falling apart. I could speak from my life when everything starts to fall apart. No, girl, something, oh my God, I get chills. Know that
Yes,
something great is on the horizon to birth.
absolutely. Yes. It's so exciting because we get lost in the energy of, oh my God, this isn't working, this is breaking, this is falling apart. But you can't see, the divine energy at work here. If you have a crumble down old house, you can add on to it, but the basic structure of the house is going to be rotten. Okay. Sometimes you need to mow the house down and start fresh. And that's what's going on right now. We're clearing out so much tills, clearing out all this old broken down shit.
True.
And we're going to build something bigger and better and stronger in its place.
Yeah.
So don't be upset when things are falling apart. That is a beautiful sign
Yeah.
that your life is about to shift in a major way.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
if you cling to the energy of everything is going wrong, it's going to take so much longer for it to
Wow.
start going right.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
my daughter is addicted and left with my grandson 5 years ago. I'm so sorry to hear that. This is a good question. Okay. Lori wants to know, Lori says, if we've had a lot of hardship in life, is that a bad karma thing, or is it because we thought we're a badass with our pre-life contract? Tough to say, Lori. I mean, we're all spiritual badasses if we're alive in this day and age with everything that's so traumatic happening, on a global scale and individually. Everyone has experienced so much trauma, right? So much trauma in this incarnation, this life cycle. So are you a badass? Absolutely. Did you forget you're a badass and now you're like, oh, everything's so rough? Kind of. But if you didn't think you can handle it, you wouldn't have signed up for the job. You obviously felt like you were qualified.
Absolutely. And another thing to with Lori, I thinking that you need to change your mindset. There's a little bit of tuning up need to happen to the higher frequency at this point in time for you, because the thing is that you know. So all that you need to do now is just to change that mindset and tune up yourself to the higher frequency of start to bringing the good things in for you. Start to see the good things rolling in your life. Started to see the hardship leaving you, and the new things start to come into your life. Because remember, today for the new things to start rolling in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Misty says, I think my soul was very misdirected when it thought it could handle this life. I don't know. You haven't kicked it yet, Misty. I mean, I feel like you're managing as hard as it is. You're still doing it, and that's the thing that people don't realize. Yes, you can wake up every day and it's a struggle and it's difficult, but you're not quitting. No. You're getting through it, and you need to recognize that you're getting through it every single night when you lay your head down. Well, shit, I got through that mess. Let's see what tomorrow brings. And if you can just let go of what's happened to you in your life. I noticed the wording here. I was really drawn to the wording. Let me see if I can find it on Lori's post, her question. If we've had a lot of hardship in life. Okay. If you've had a lot of hardship in life, then you should be recognizing that you have experienced hardship in life and that you've managed to overcome it. Because if you were not able to overcome it, you could say, my life is rough. Every single day, my life is rough. And then you're living in the energy of victim mentality, and you're living in the energy of abuse and pain. Okay. So if you say, look, in the past, these things happened to me. And yeah, the struggle was real, but I managed to overcome that and get where I am now. Mm-hmm. Right. So I'm going to look at the past and say, nailed it. I'm not going to look at the past and like, oh, that's just messed up my whole life, because you're consciously putting out this energy where you're still allowing those past energies to affect what's going on with you in the present. Mm-hmm. The thing about victim mentality and feeling like the world is happening to you, not for you, is feeling that past energy and allowing it, dragging it with you every single day of your life instead of clearing out that closet. Mm-hmm. Let's clear out that energy and not allow it to affect our lives anymore. We're doing spring cleaning here, y'all. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get it. I'm actually feeling pretty damn positive. There's a new baby. Oh, you're having a grandbaby. Wonderful.
Beautiful. Wow.
I love that so much. What do we have here? Hi, I'm working full-time, but love doing crafts part-time. What do you see me doing? Do you see me doing this, Flora Town? Oh, Flora. I love you so much. Okay. Do we see you doing this full-time? I don't know how you feel about this, Karen, but I feel like I absolutely love creative energy, and I absolutely love, whether or not you do it full-time or part-time, the energy that you're streaming through you into your art. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, passionate energy streaming through you. Where is it coming from?
She did that before. She did that before in a past life. That is why she is coming in with that now. She
And
did it
why she wants to do it full time.
before. You can, if you want to, just ask spirit to guide you, and you could become a full-time person just doing that. Yep. You did it before. You did it before.
Oh, she said now instead of new. Okay, no more babies. Okay, okay. Lana says, hello, Kathy. Thank you for joining. Please share out, guys. I appreciate you. I've always felt that I didn't belong in the family I was born into. so,
Ah,
so I've always learned to deal with it and moved on. I don't seem to have all the drama that they do. I came from a large family.
interesting. When I see that born into the family, I was talking to somebody like 3 days ago concerning about that,
Word.
and many times we come back here, and the mother or mothers is just a means of the transportation, or the housing, or whatever you may call it, just to bring us here. And after that, we just detach and we're on our own. There is no love, there is no unity, there is no compassion, there's nothing attached you back to your mother, your birth mother, right? And
Yeah.
and there is nothing wrong with that,
Nope.
because they was you just use them as a medium, as a source to get here. And you don't want to be in that, because remember, the soul knows the drama and everything that happens there, and you don't want to be a part of that, you know and it's okay for you to remove yourself from that situation, and just to say, what, it's I've born into that family, but you know what, I'm going to release myself from that situation, and I'm going to move on. It's quite okay. It's okay.
And honestly, the reason you feel such a large disconnect, another aspect of Atlanta, is that we come in, we're reincarnating, and our soul is a particular age, and you're reincarnating with younger souls. You're reincarnating with souls who are working on completely different lessons than you are, and if you can remove yourself from the situation and not get emotionally attached to like the karmic drama in your family and the cycles that they're working on to complete, you work on your own thing. That's really what we're all supposed to be doing.
So true.
It's not about, oh, my family is this, that, and the other, and so this is going to be my storyline. No, the older souls come in to break those chains, to break those karmic patterns, to release from those lower densities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, of course, you're an old soul, you silly.
Yeah, she is. She's an old soul. She's an
Absolutely.
old soul.
Okay, Sheldon's having a struggle right now. I lost my job right now, but will be looking for a change soon. Anything my guides have to say about what area I should be looking? Thanks, and I love you guys.
I'm seeing something about engineering. I'm seeing something about engineering. I don't know. Sheldon, I'm seeing something about engineering. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you like to build things, Sheldon? Do you like to make things? I feel like you do like to build things.
Like engineering something, yeah, like starting something along that line. Yeah, yeah. I'm just getting that feeling for him.
I'm feeling a completely different line of work than what you're doing. It's definitely time for a shift, Sheldon.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
to take things apart. Ah,
Okay, that's where the engineering part coming from. Okay, okay.
there you go. I am feeling a totally different path moving forward for you. But this is something that's been in the works for a while, Sheldon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm hearing a song right now. You can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you get what you need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting using your hands more to do things. Using your hands more.
It's interesting because I feel like this thing about taking things apart. We're trying to understand everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally trying. It's a couple years out. Yeah, you're literally trying to just try to understand as much as you can between now and then. Okay, that's what I feel. I feel like you need to understand and like break things apart. You know, deconstruct
Mm-hmm.
your reality,
Mm-hmm.
deconstruct your reality, because there's a whole different, I don't know, it just feels totally different coming forward for you
Mm-hmm.
in these next couple of years. It's like so foreign. I don't know, it just feels so foreign. And so if you deconstruct your reality the way you like taking things apart, I feel like when it comes time to start this new path, this new chapter in your life, or a totally new book even, that it's going to be easier for you to find where you're at, find where you need to go moving forward if you've broken it down to the basics.
And also what he needs to do is that sometimes he gets messages, he needs to write it down in a journal, you know, because it's gonna serve him in the future.
Yes, Sheldon is very spiritual. He's
Yeah.
definitely on a spiritual path.
Write down your stuff, Sheldon. Write it down. Write it down. Nothing is stupid. Everything you hear, just write it down. It's gonna serve you in the future.
Absolutely. Tori Stevens wants to know, do you see love for me this year?
Are you open to love?
Yeah.
Are you ready to love? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. Am I open? Am I ready?
It's interesting, honestly, because most people think they are. But when you've gone through a heartbreak or something like that, you immediately put yourself into like a protective mode. You protect your heart space. You kind of build this energetic wall around it. So when you say, "Oh, I want love to come in my life," but you're also very much afraid of love coming into your life, you have to kind of decide which energy you're going to live in. Are you going to live in the energy of fear,
Girl.
or are you going to live in the energy of love? And if you choose to live in the energy of love, your heart will open again. Okay, but I feel like some people are a little bit in denial or unconscious of the fact that they are emotionally unavailable because they're still in that bubble of protection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Abby. I appreciate you. I think you're looking amazing as well. Thank you, Donna. Okay. And this beautiful soul, Joanna, would like to know if we have any messages from her guides or loved ones in spirit today. Joanna, hold on to your hat. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I feel like there's I don't know. I actually am like seeing like an actual vehicle. Have you been having trouble with your vehicle, Joanna? Because I'm feeling a bumpy ride, so I don't know if this is having it to actually, do with your tire and your vehicle and your vehicle running well, perhaps breaking down on you and causing a chain of events that, of course, nobody wants to be in that and having vehicle issues. But I feel like we could take it metaphorically or we could take it literally, that perhaps it's time for you to get new tires. Please don't avoid that responsibility. Of course, it'll save you money in the long run, right? Because you won't have to get towed and all that other business if you have a blowout, something like that. Um, what do you have, Karen? I'm going to tune in for another second.
Um, I'm seeing a woman. A woman is saying, "I love you. I love you. I love you." That's the message I'm getting. A woman is saying, "I love you. I love you. I love you." Who is that woman, Joanna?
This is an older female. She's coming in like second generation. This would be a grandmother or a great aunt for you, Joanna. She's
I
making
love
me
you. I love you.
feel like she had issues with her head. I'm feeling a lot of pain in my head. This could be anything from like a stroke. Uh, it's your grandmother again. Yes, it's a grandmother.
She loves you so much.
Do you understand about the pain in the head or something head related with her? Did she have like dementia or an aneurysm, stroke, anything like that? The one who wanted to spank me, she said. Is it the one who wanted to spank her? She had a stroke. Okay, thank you.
Okay, she had a stroke. Okay.
I also have a gentleman here for you. He feels like a contemporary, is somebody that you've known in life. I don't feel like this is somebody older. I don't know if you've lost a sibling or a cousin that's a male. Have you lost a male relative that would not be a parent or grandparent, just somebody contemporary to you? Could even be a husband.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's showing me rolling the dice. Well, it's male energy. It doesn't matter what they physically present it as, really, but if it's a female that wanted to be a male, that's male energy. Mm-hmm. Okay, so take it how it resonates with you. Your sister, okay, your sister like to gamble, like to roll the dice, like to live on the edge. This is what I'm seeing for you. I'm also seeing like a cherry. Okay, I don't know if this, she like the slot machine or what. But I'm seeing somebody who truly liked to gamble. Okay. I also feel like they had several vices, not just this one. I feel like there were other vices involved with this person's life, like they were very into smoking or drinking, mm-hmm, or something like this. They like playing that. Yeah, the slot machines, yes. Okay, and so do you understand about the other vices? I'm just feeling a lot of cigarette smoke around. I'm seeing other vices. Mm-hmm. Smoking, drinking, it just feels like they had a lot going on.
Sometimes she wears a black baseball hat. Joanna, sometimes she wears a black baseball hat.
Maybe they had learned that thing. This could be somebody else. If it's not who she was in life, she's not going to present herself that way to me after she's passed.
Oh, she wears. Okay. Yes.
Anyways, they want you to know that they're around you. They want you to know that they check up on you.
Yeah.
You had learned the smoking and drinking. I don't know. I have a couple of questions that I have to. I'm gonna jump off that real quick. This person, Daria, did I say that right? Daria wants to know if she will reach her goal weight of 56 kilograms this year. I actually am seeing 52. I don't know if that's you want to get down to 56 or if you want to lose 56. I don't know. But what I immediately saw was 52. So if you want to get down to 56, then you're going to surpass it. But if you want to lose 56, you're almost going to get there. Okay, because 52 is what I saw immediately when I read your question. Yes, I don't know what that is for. But do you have any advice for this down to 56? Okay, then you're going to surpass that by like 4 kilograms. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated on the journey at all, because sometimes you could get really frustrated trying to lose the weight and then trying to put the pressure on yourself to lose the weight at the set time. You know, just take it one day at a time. Just continue to do your routine that you're doing, and gradually it's gonna go. The weight is gonna go from you. just maintain. You have to maintain. That's very important. You have to maintain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's always going to be plateaus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. So Emily wants to know, Karen, do you see a reconciliation between her and Michael?
She loves Michael, but I don't know if Michael loves her the same way. You love Michael, but I don't know if Michael loves you the same way. The love that you're giving, I don't know if that is what you're receiving from this individual. And you may be looking for more. You may be looking for more. And they're probably not at that point to give you more than what you're looking for.
Absolutely. You know, not everybody has the same definition of love.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's the major problem here between Emily and Michael, is that they both have a different definition of what it means to love and how to love somebody, and I feel like that's why the relationship didn't work out. So will there be a reconciliation? I don't think so.
Me too. I really don't feel so. Because her vibrations, as you said, her vibration is
not the same.
It's not the same.
They're not the same.
Not the same. No, not the same.
Okay, Mama B has a question. Hello, ladies. Can you please explain to me, why does my ex Libra always been on and off with his ex-girlfriend for a very long time if they're not truly happy with each other? Soul contracts. Soul contracts. They are meant to last a specific amount of time, and when the contract is up, they will be able to break away. They obviously have not reached that time frame yet. Oh, Linda's got interesting here. What is going on, Linda? Hi, I have a crush on one of the roommates of mine. Hold on, let me back up and read that again. Hi, I have a crush on one of the roommates of mine. I think his name is Leonard. First of all, how do you not even know your roommate's name? Does he have a crush on me too, or want to be with me? Is this brand new? Did you just move in? Did you just meet him yesterday? I have so many questions, Linda. I have so many questions. Why do you not know his name? You live with him. I would not pursue this personally, because you don't want, what is it? What is the saying, Karen? You don't shit to eat.
As infatuation. That's what I'm saying it as. You know, Linda, many times in life, we got to really step back and process emotions, because emotions could get ahead of us. And then when emotions get ahead of us, it could cause a lot of chaos in our lives,
Absolutely.
We could be drawn to things that we're not supposed to even be involved with.
Absolutely.
So step back, ask yourself, what am I feeling for this person? Is it true that what I'm feeling for this individual?
Feels like lust.
Exactly. So you gotta process those emotions and know exactly what you really want, if that is something you're looking for. That's my advice to you, Linda.
Just because you're attracted to someone doesn't mean you're meant to be with them. You might want to analyze what the attraction represents.
Exactly.
Deborah wanted a future reading. What do you see for Deborah? I do things a lot different than other people, huh? This is like rapid fire. I want to give as many people.
Yes, I agree.
I'm not dragging it out. Like,
yes,
here's what you need to do. Let's go.
yes.
All right, Deborah.
Deborah now. Deborah, do you like cooking?
Ooh,
Do you like cooking, Deborah? I just got the word cooking.
Ooh. Deborah, are you gonna make dinner for me? I would appreciate it. She does.
Wow. Okay. Maybe I am seeing maybe something coming in as a business with this cooking. You're probably making something in the future that is gonna bring you finances flowing in. Just there are certain things that's gonna start coming into you about recipes. You're gonna start to invent your own recipes. I'm getting chills, and I'm telling you this. I'm getting a lot of chills. Start writing these things down. You may even start to get dreams about new things, how to make new things, like new recipes, as I say. Write them down. Write them down. Yes. Cooking. I just see that word cooking.
I feel like it brings her a lot of peace too.
Yes.
You know, it's like her own form of like meditation.
Mm-hmm. She puts so much love into what she's doing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It feels really beautiful, the energy that you create when you do something from the heart like that. Deborah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does that resonate with her?
Absolutely. Sheldon, are you going live at 3 p.m.? Yes, I am. I am going live again at 3 p.m. Karen and I will finish at about 2:30, if that's all right with you.
Yeah. Yes.
And then I will go live at 3 p.m. with James, Divine Messenger Healer. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting question. Shaki says, will I get any type of justice legally or karmically for the domestic violence that ER did to me last month? Thank you. Justice is always served. How do you feel about this, Karen? Do you think justice will come legally or karmically for ER?
But one thing we have to remind ourselves is not on our watch, not on our time. Because many times we as human beings want it to happen right away. We want justice immediately. That's not the case.
And also, if you are, I have to say something about energy here and about your thoughts and focus and where your energy is going. There has been an insult to you. Okay. There has been an insult to your person, and it's not fair and it's not right. But when you reciprocate that energy by wishing an insult on somebody else, you're creating a very negative karma for yourself. Okay? So just have faith that the universe has your back and that it has been seen and that it will prevail. Justice will prevail. We don't want to be in that negative energy of wishing ill on people.
No,
that's going to cause a lot of waves in your life.
Just release that energy and allow yourself now to pick up and move on. Yeah.
Deborah, I think we just answered your question about your future. I think perhaps if you give yourself a moment to look at it, you're feeling really lost and you don't know how to find yourself again. If you have a lot of joy in cooking, then you need to spend time doing things that you enjoy. And that's why we saw that for your future. Okay. Hi, Joseph. Joseph loves Karen. May I please ask if Jose is thinking about reconciling with me? Lonnie, yes, justice immediately, but it doesn't work that way. I know it doesn't work that way. Is Jose thinking about reconciling with Joseph? I honestly,
it's fluctuating.
That's what I'm getting. It's like a little bit, but it's almost like because we just miss being with somebody, it doesn't feel like the person is interested. They're just lonely. That's what I'm feeling. Like if they do come around, it's not because they want you as a person. They just want a person.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I wouldn't accept that in my life.
Totally agree.
Oh, I love this question. I need to know your first name. Okay, your screen name, I Love You New York, is not going to help me connect to your energy. I need to know your first name. Okay. How many more relationships do I have to go through before I meet my life partner? First name, hit me with it.
I'm seeing whoever is this person, they're a little bit confused at the moment. They're very, very confused. Sometimes they even get angry with themselves. A lot of releasing need to happen. A lot of releasing. And whoever is this person also, they need to sit with themselves before rushing into relationship, go looking for a relationship. They need to sit, they need to heal, and then move forward. Because there's a lot of things happening within them. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. That's what I'm picking up. A lot of stuff. A lot of anger sometimes even with themselves. A lot of anger. And if you're looking to move forward and looking for a partner, you have to clear all that clutter away before the new things could come for you. You got to clear that clutter away. So oh, they did not give their name. Okay.
I'm still waiting. I'm not giving my answer until I get it. I have rules. Okay. Looking for someone is never good. You're right, Donna. It's not.
Exactly. It's not. You don't go looking for nobody. Nope.
Well, I'm not getting a name. I'm not giving an answer. What Karen
Move
gave
on.
you is more than adequate. Okay. Jocelyn wants to know if we have any messages for her. Well, hello, Jill. Any messages for Jocelyn? Please share out. I appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, give the page a like. Subscribe. Okay. Do we have any messages for Jocelyn?
I'm seeing a shift. A shift is happening in her life.
We're going through a shift right now, Jocelyn.
Yeah, a shift is happening for her at this point in time. Yeah, a shift. A shift is happening for her. And the shift is in a major way.
Yeah, something broke.
Yeah, it's in a major way. It's in a major way for her. Yeah.
It feels like she almost thinks that she's going backwards here because what I'm seeing her line and then it's like breaking like this and then but it you may feel like you've hit a wall or that you've had a setback, but that's not. It's like when you're pedaling a bicycle and you go like that with the pedals, when like you just spin it even though you're not going backwards. That's kind of what you're doing right now before you go forward. Does Karen have anything for James?
Oh my God, James. Why are you putting me in this spot?
I love him so much. He's such a doll.
Why are you putting me in this spot, James? You got all the answers, James.
Hey, sometimes we need help, right?
I know. Oh my God, James, you are such a beautiful soul, and I'm so happy that you chose to come back here to help others really go deep within themselves to find their light, and you have helped so many people to find that light within them. And it's amazing how you really work it to get them to do it. You really use that wisdom that you came back with, and you're very good at writing. You're very good at writing, so you could able to get the fluency happening to get the message over, to give it to them.
Absolutely.
But oh my God, James, you're such a beautiful person. You're such a beautiful person. And I'm honored to meet you. I am.
It's a blessing. I
Yeah,
think everyone that comes into our life is such a huge blessing.
yeah, it
I truly feel that way, and the connections that we have, the connections that we forge, have been forged so many times or numerous lifetimes. Um,
yeah.
the warrior in you, James. It's interesting because whenever I think about you, the first thing that comes to mind is you with such a big, heavy sword, the defender. The defender of the light is what I'm seeing. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's what I feel for you. You are a defender of the light, and you are here to just cut away the nonsense and
Yeah,
deliver
yeah.
the truth. You know, just slicing through the bullshit. That's what I see for you, and I feel like you are a divine messenger, and I am. Um, I'm here to back you up,
Mm-hmm.
100%. Okay,
Yeah.
so just allow yourself to do what the universe dictates for you, and obviously we all receive messages and influence in different ways, and I hope that everything that we are able to share with you helps you on your journey, helps you get the clarity that you need for yourself, the clarity that we all need for ourselves to move forward, to stay on the path of righteousness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Paths cross for a reason. Yes. I always see you with the sword blazing, James.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. Okay, Jill wants to know if there are any messages for her. Jill, I'm getting a lot of pain in my head.
Yes. Yes. And it's running down like at the back here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and it just goes straight through. Um,
Yeah.
the,
She's worried about something. And it's a lot of energy that is building up.
it's accumulating, right? It feels like
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have good flow here. It's all accumulating. You woke up with a migraine.
There you go.
Can't make this shit up. Okay. Um, it's all stuck in your crown right now. Do you have any crystals that you work with, or anything um, that you could perhaps essential oils? Peppermint oil is really good for migraines. If you still have your headache, I would just put some on your forehead or wherever you're feeling pain around your head. Put some peppermint oil. It helps me tremendously. I'm more of a homeopathic person, but I also feel like this headache, that I feel like it's energy. You received okay, I received a huge download last night. I know, because I'm stuffy again and I've been okay for days. I also feel like you received a download of information last night, which is why you have a migraine. You need to go ground yourself, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Go ground outside, go connect to the earth, and allow that energy to flow. Like, it's bottlenecked right up here. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuck. I have stuff going on. Oh, I know. I
Mm-hmm.
see that. So just go ground yourself for about 15-20 minutes. Just sit and breathe gently and allow the energy to kind of unstick there. I feel like you are having some cloudy issues with judgment as well. Lately, you're not quite sure. Everything is a little fuzzy and hazy for you. You don't have clarity. And if we can get this energy to start flowing through you again, then you may be able to receive the clarity and insight that you need to handle the stuff that you have going on. Kira Lynn. Kira Lynn wants to know, I'm very curious about something. I've always wanted to have twin babies. Do you see that happening for me in the future?
I don't know. I was drawn to say the double E that she has in her name. That double E
Double N too.
is saying something.
Well, my understanding of the double letters in people's names means how spiritually connected they are. I have double letters in my name as well, and so what I'm feeling for somebody like that, I feel like you're very connected to your past life energy, Kira, and I feel like you've already had twins in a past life. These are
Yeah.
two boys that I've seen with you, two
Yes.
boys. Okay,
Mhm.
and so this could be a very close connection with your current life, and why you keep seeing it is because you truly, this was the best thing since sliced bread for you. You really enjoyed having twin boys. So it's very possible that you are going to repeat that pattern in this life. Okay.
Mhm.
I feel that energy in you of the double double. Karen's seeing the double
Yes.
double
The
too. So
double double. Yeah. The double double. Yeah.
you might intuitively know that you're going to have twins, that you're going to manifest that because that's what brought you the most joy in another lifetime. Okay. And even if you don't manifest that, know that you have had that absolute joy before with two twin little boys with dark hair, and you
Yes.
dressed them in overalls and it was freaking adorable. But honestly, you can't have the same thing every time. We have to have different experiences.
Yeah. But because, as you rightfully said, she had that in the past, and that's why she have that feeling. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like she's always like she's gonna have it.
Yes, she have that feeling. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, absolutely release it. I don't know if you saw my post on Facebook, Jill. She said she's dealing with addiction, her son running the streets, his kids are in different homes, her ex and I, etc. It's tough, but I'm not in control. I've released it. Not my lesson. Thank you. Thank you. Going to go do Reiki. You have a lot of other people's problems clogging up your energy.
Yeah. 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 Mhm.
That's what it feels like to me. Like you're overly concerned with other people's drama. Um, I think that was wonderful. Do you have anything to add? It's almost 2:30 and I don't want to keep you. I know you have committed to so many live streams today. It's such a huge day.
Oh my God.
She's like, hold on, I'm gonna clear this out. I just finished this and I'm running,
Oh
running.
my
I
goodness.
feel the same
But
way.
you
I'm
know,
like, I'm running,
I
running.
feel so good about it, Misty. When we could allow ourselves to be used by spirit to channel for people, you feel really good about it. It's a joy to do
Absolutely.
it, Misty. It's such a joy.
Absolutely.
I feel so good, and I know you feel good about it too.
I
You know?
do. I was talking to my friend last night and I was like, I've spent my whole life doing for other people, and that's just something that I've always done, and part of that reason is to feel my own value
Yeah.
reflected, and part of that is because I enjoy doing for other people. So my friend was like, well, you need to figure out what brings you joy as a person, and I'm like, I don't really know.
You're
All
doing
I know is that
good.
I like helping people. That's
Yeah.
all I
Me too.
know.
I love to help people, Misty.
Yeah,
Love to
it
do that.
feels great.
It feels good. It feels really, really, really good. And I just want to thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space.
Absolutely. I love having you
You're
here.
part
It's so
of
much
your
fun.
community, and I'm always open whenever I can. I will. And let's continue to do the good work that we are doing to help others to really go deep within themselves and help them to release whatever they need to release so that they could become a better person living in a better soul, I should say, because the soul is always there. The soul knows what it wants. The soul
Absolutely.
knows its purpose. And many times we come here and we make a lot of detours. We make a
Yes.
lot of detours,
Distractions.
you know and the soul know its course, you know but the shiny, the glittery things, the noise that we hear, and all of that kind of cloud our judgment and
Yes.
make me get caught up with these different things that we're not supposed to be caught up with. But then
Absolutely.
again, we came here to heal. So you're gonna find that certain things is gonna pop up, and we gotta go through that. Don't try going around it. You gotta go through it. And once you go through it and you go through that healing, you're gonna be so fantastic when you come out of that other end. You know?
Absolutely.
And it's love and light to all the listeners and the viewers. Love you guys so much, and I'm so happy to be here. And I thank Misty from the bottom of my heart that she allowed me to be a part of this community.
Thank you,
Thank
Karen. I
you.
love you so much. Thank you for joining us. Everybody, have a beautiful day of completion
Thank
today.
you.
Let go of the things that are no longer
Yep.
serving your highest timeline. Clear out the clutter of your energetic soul. Release, release,
Yes,
release.
yes,
This is
yes.
not good for me. I'm releasing this because it's not good for me. I'm releasing this because I deserve better than this. Please be aware of that today. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Join me at 3 p.m., just 30 minutes from now. I'm going to be
Yes.
on with the beautiful soul, James, Divine Healer, Messenger of Light. Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.